So you follow him, or you just, or you
come in,
or you just stumbled across this shit?
No, like I knew his name, and so he has a public Instagram, so I just saw.
Oh, you knew what it was.
You knew what it was.
Yeah.
You recognized those bed sheets.
I recognized. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's her fucking house.
He
And,
said her
like,
fucking. You sound kind of pissed too. So
Yeah, I am,
He
man.
said, yeah,
Like,
I am.
and when I approached her about it, it was like fucking. She just gaslighted it basically, and just kind of threw it right back at me. You know?
Like calling you insecure and saying,
She's saying she didn't call me sexist, but she's like, that's just presuming that women only have one use, and it's like
"Oh, she's an evil bitch."
Yeah, and then she's like,
"Oh, she tried to big brain you."
Yeah.
and then she's like saying how it would be it's embarrassing that her friend is asking why I'm viewing his like story, and I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care. Like,
He a gangster.
tell him to fucking turn his profile on like private or some shit. Like,
right.
Is this something you knew about her? Like
Like
prior
what's
to
like?
you
Yeah,
meeting
like
her?
what made you even think like? Let me look at this shit.
No, fuck that. Did you see signs of this type of behavior prior to you getting exclusive with her? Prior to you getting into a relationship with her?
Shit, it's been 2 years.
Like when you got with her, did she show you unusual activity? Like some
I
shit
always
that-
knew she was like
any
really
red flags?
She was always like really private, like really private about shit.
Okay.
So you seen the sign?
So you seen this?
Yeah, it's just like I'm at this point where I find this shit out. I approached her in a pretty,
Calm manner.
yeah. I didn't call her a cheater. I just said, hey, like, you guys hanging out at your house, that's not really working for me. Like,
Yeah,
I just
that's a
need to
no
let-
go.
Yeah, I
and then
just-
for him to feel comfortable to take pictures there and shit too and
But
post
but,
them,
but I
it's
got a
kinda
question
like-
too though, bro. This is a serious question. What if he's just a friend though?
I'm more just pissed how she handled it because I brought it up in the most reasonable way possible.
And she handled
and she
it fucked
went
up manner.
defensive.
Yeah, and she just like spat it right back at me, and I was like, dude, I didn't tell you can't hang out with the dude. I'm not
You
trying
just
to
like, hey, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
'cause
Where
I
are we?
literally just said, hey, I noticed this and it's making me uncomfortable, and then she just like kind of spit it right back at me.
Oh, well, she
Typical,
was sucking
typical
dick.
female.
She was sucking dick.
He told
Yeah,
me she was
sucking dick. I'm sorry to say that, Sam. You know you're one of my favorite white people. I only got like 5 white people that I like, and you are one of my
Appreciate it.
favorite.
I love
ones.
all white people, man. Black.
That was a blessing in disguise.
It was a
man.
blessing.
But
And-
she said-
If
and
you want to, man, you
look,
kick it with us later. We got some
Sam,
horse.
this is
Don't-
one of the
don't
reasons
kick
why
it
we
with
made
them
this
if you trying to
podcast.
feel better.
This is one of the reasons why we made this podcast, so we can put young brothers on to game for shit like this. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
these females are sneaky too, man.
Sneaky than a motherfucker.
They always try to make it like the guys are cheaters and dogs and stuff. These females are whores too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah.
they backfire it on you like, oh, so I can't have male friends. That's so misogynistic. Baby, you can have male friends, long as they not slapping they dick on your tonsils.
But you're a polygamic person, so what are
First
you talking
off,
about?
you can't insult.
Polygamic.
Don't
So how
until
are
you can
even
say the
talking
word
about
right. Until you can say,
polygamic, bro. So what are you talking about?
Talk about a polygraphic.
You are. So that's a part of y'all culture. Doing,
That's,
like,
that's
being
no.
free.
That is misinformation.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's
How
not.
is it not?
The difference
Still
would be
drunk from last
is
night.
if
We could tell. You
the,
tell.
the
I'm drunk.
difference would be if
Lit.
her and Sam had a conversation and he knew that it was a guy she was spending a long time with, versus him having to find out on social media in a sneaky way.
I mean,
My situations, I'm open and I'm.
You know what I
honest.
feel like Sam should do? Sam should fuck her friend and come on her face and take a picture with it. That's what Sam.
That's
should
what
do.
you should
And he liked it. That he like, ha ha, yeah.
Well,
That's perfect. Get back.
can't really do it because all her friends are guys, you know.
I mean, you might make an
You ain't
exception.
getting out,
like I said, I asked you
you
a
might have to
simple
make an
question
exception.
before we
Sam.
even got to this shit.
What are
I
her?
asked you,
What are her super
did
tough
you
male
see-
friends? You got to fuck them at this point and just show
Did
you,
you
the
notice
alpha male.
anything about this woman that will get you ready? You just told me that every fucking all her friends are dudes.
That was
That's
me.
a
just,
red
that,
flag,
no,
man.
that,
Yeah,
I mean
that's
that
a
was
red
also
flag.
me just kind of throwing some shade.
just
but-
saying.
He was just he was fucking.
Like I
around.
said, Sam, it's not
Said he
gay.
can't-
Damn, it'll be okay.
Look,
man.
it's not gay if you fuck a man to prove that you the alpha male. It's not gay. All right, just
You
remember
said that.
I'll keep that in mind.
We keeping that shit.
Hey, all right, let's get into the podcast, man. God damn, Sam,
God.
we man, sorry to hear that, bro.
That's all right.
Sam
Happens to the best of us,
a
though.
jerk dinner after this.
What the fuck? We gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
What you just said. Moving on to the outline.
Oh my God.
Have y'all seen the what's going on in Texas on the border, man?
What's going on in Texas on the border, man?
Don't you ain't see it
Wait, you talking about the
with Haiti?
with Haiti?
Yeah.
Haiti and Texas, what happened?
Yeah.
Because
So
the earthquake, right?
the
It was an
earthquake and it was a storm.
It was a storm.
A tropical storm. So they it's fucked up in Haiti. So they basically
Ran to
Bringing
Texas?
the refugees here. It ain't no run to Texas from Haiti. They bring the refugees here.
Why
No,
they ain't go to
they got
Florida like they
ships and
normally
shit.
do?
I don't know, but long story short, they like had whips. They had motherfuckers on whips
Oh,
and horses.
yeah,
That
whips
shit.
and horses,
Yeah. That shit was wild, man.
I think the thing is with that is that America is known for taking their refugees. And right now, because the economy is doing what it's doing, these refugees are not going to do anything but soak up the money that's already being put into the system, which is going to allocate more money, which that the government is going to have to come up with to pamper these people, take care of these people. Though they're running from a natural cause, it's still this money has to fund these people.
I understand all that. My thing is why the fuck they whipping them like it's a damn
Because America's
Like a
a
slavery or
fucked
some
up
shit.
place, bro. Like some people
No,
look
Texas
at
is
that.
a fucked up
Texas is fucked
Texas
up.
is
They
different.
tweet
bro.
going to Texas. They
Hey.
should have took their ass to Florida.
Tip
like
their
they
ass to
normally
Hey,
do.
Florida.
they leaving the camps in Texas. They going to Mexico.
For real?
Yeah.
The Mexican
They said they gonna make a run
cartel
for it
gonna
in
get their
Mexico.
ass. They ain't gonna be going.
Shit, they
for
might
that
as well
shit.
keep going and go down to El Salvador and just call it a day.
What part of Texas they in? Like,
El Pedro or some shit. Some crazy like
they
right
down
on
there
the
with
coast.
horses and whipping them and shit like
Damn,
that.
crazy. And salute to all the Haitian people. You got Haitian in your
Salute to
blood?
the Haitian.
I might have Haitian in my blood. I don't know. But man, if you if you see the pictures,
Yeah, I seen
like the
the picture
Haitians
on the
is
horse.
taking them shits. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Some strong
no,
motherfuckers.
So you can't
man.
do shit to a motherfucker. They live in huts. They lived in huts.
You feel me?
Like you can't really hurt a nigga that's lived like that his entire life.
Fendi.
Fendi what?
Facts.
That's our new word.
That's the
facts.
slang.
Where you been at, Willie?
The house.
Get out of
said
'96, man.
Talking about some, yeah, I mean.
Since you pulled up listening, it was written today. Get out of
Fuck out of here,
96.
man. Hey, let's say it was a flight that accompanied 75 miners from Afghanistan landed in Chicago Wednesday.
Damn, get the fuck out of here.
Real shit.
So the
Atlanta,
miners
Chicago.
flew the plane, or
You said what?
So
Nah,
who
it's
flew the
just a
plane?
plane. I don't know who the fuck flew the plane. They just landed in Chicago.
That motherfucking Pillars outfit is hard, bro.
I appreciate
I
it.
think
Shout out to Pillars, man. My boy said birthday was the other day too. Shout out to Pillars, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Icon,
America's
too. What is
America's taking on too many refugees. A lot of these situations ain't our problem.
that? I want to have a
This
slave.
shit weird, bro. You don't want to
I
have
want,
a slave.
I want to
bro.
have a sex
No, you
slave
don't.
though. A
No,
sex
you don't.
slave. A sex slave.
No, you don't, man.
Yes, I do. She cleans up.
AJ Johnson passed away this week, man.
Rest in peace to that guy.
Yeah. I don't.
Magic. I said
Wait,
Magic.
this is gonna sound fucked up. What other
He damn
flowers
flies,
do he
man.
need besides being Ezel?
Huh?
I mean, I don't really think it's about no
Nah,
flowers.
he was in
It
the
was-
Players Club too.
It's more so they
And
saying
I got
that
the when he
And he got the hookup.
Yeah.
people not, you know what I'm saying, supporting. They're not donating. And my thing is, it just strike me because you would think that, you know, somebody of that caliber would be
Had the money for the
somewhat
funeral.
yeah,
Right.
some type of financial.
No, don't get me
stability.
wrong. It's crazy because it costs to die. So we all understand what's
No,
going on
real
with
shit.
that. It costs to die.
Y'all surprised more celebrities didn't reach out?
You know what? Yeah, I am.
You know, I think
I'm
he burned
surprised
some
at least-
bridges at some point.
Probably did. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
surprised Master P ain't, maybe reach out and pay for it. I mean, his funeral's
Because he did some shit with
20,000
Vlad
or something like
TV,
that?
and he was like
Trying to
I don't-
expose people or
Yeah,
something?
I don't watch Vlad TV. I feel like he's a guest in the hip hop culture, like all most white artists or whatever. I don't feel the point of
I
Vlad
fuck
TV.
with Vlad. He got his way of, like
You
just
know,
like look, he got his
did that
craft. We
interview
got
with
our
AR
craft.
Ab. AR Ab got 40-some years.
But it wasn't from the interview. That was actual federal facts that they caught on AR.
Yeah, I know that, but
it's just that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you just like this, man, and this gonna be took. If you in the streets and you talking about you in the streets on camera, that's not smart. Period. Point blank. You come on these shows. I'm just saying, if you was a murderer, you a drug dealer, you a scammer, you're not supposed to get on TV or let's say on camera and telling yourself. That's what you're doing. So if he's providing a platform and he's setting you up with these questions, you already got to know not to answer it. He's not doing anything wrong. You're the dummy if you answer the questions.
That's true.
If I'm
That's
gonna
true.
just if I asked you, Will, if you was a murderer, I'm sorry to cut you off. If I asked you, bro, did you let's talk about street. A lot of people that's in the streets, they don't talk about that shit.
If I'm
Because
paying
in the
Vlad
streets.
for an interview, he's asking the questions that I tell him to ask me.
I feel
Unless
that
he
too.
requests
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
and pays me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't have to answer anything,
Right.
bro. If you feel like you're incriminating yourself, bro, like it's questions, even like right now, I'd be like, if you ask me some shit, I'm gonna curve you. If I feel like I don't want to talk about
I
that.
feel that.
Vlad, I would go on Vlad TV right now. He asked me some shit. I'm just gonna curve the question.
Oh yeah,
Next
like
question.
Pee Wee Longway did.
Yeah, bro. You think I'm finna go in there and be like, yeah, man, I'm a stoner. I did this, or I shot at that, or I don't talk about none of that shit. Nigga, I am a civilian.
They say Vlad bad for the culture.
They say
He
bad
is.
for the culture. They feel like he's snitching. They feel like he's a rapper.
I don't know
These
who's
niggas telling
worse,
they
him
self.
or Takashi.
Huh?
I don't know who's worse.
Obviously Takashi, because there's no paper, there's no proven paperwork that Vlad got anybody arrested. These niggas are telling on themselves.
That's true.
Valid.
You
I give
tell-
that one.
You
That's
telling on
valid.
your damn self, nigga. You go in that motherfucker. You know you're a hardened criminal, nigga. I'm not gonna go in that motherfucker and talk about no shit.
He said,
Seriously, like,
he said
nigga,
you a hardened
If
criminal.
you think if I'm a drug dealer, you think I'm finna go in there? Yeah, nigga, I got a brick in the car right
got
now.
a brick in the
Like,
car right now,
no,
nigga.
I'm not,
You
nigga.
want it?
It's just these niggas, they be so thirsty to try to prove themselves to the internet that they get they self jammed up.
Speaking of that,
For real.
speaking of that, not to cut you off, did you see the shit about the basketball player, the little street basketball players? We gonna go right back to the outline. It's these little white boys. They be going out hooping in neighborhoods and shit, and they're like, "Oh, they fought us."
No.
Okay, the guy name is Bryce or Briz Hunter or some shit like that.
Oh, God.
He was paying people in the crowd to start fights so he could put it on YouTube, and they get like 1.2 million views and all this other shit, but he not telling his teammates. You see what I'm saying? So now it look like they just trying to play basketball. They innocent dudes, and these dudes don't like the fact they getting their ass whooped.
I'm gonna tell you something about you, boy. You be having all type of news. I don't be knowing nothing about. My nigga send me some shit on Instagram. I be, damn, that's happening right now. I say this nigga's in tune with the fuck going on out here for real.
Because you got to learn how to dodge certain shit, man. You got to, but the whole clout thing that we were just talking about with Vlad, it was just like motherfuckers say any and everything.
Any and every motherfucker.
It ain't more so the motherfuckers going there and telling themselves. A lot of them motherfuckers pay for them interviews.
Yeah. They paying them for that motherfucking interview. They paying nigga, you paying to tell on yourself and get indicted, nigga. And I'm not saying that he's the police. I'm just saying, nigga, you are what you putting out.
These flies ridiculous in this motherfucker. God damn.
Yeah, boy. It's like we on motherfucking man, outside they motherfucking eat some fruit or some crazy shit. These motherfucking flies in this bitch. No cap. Will, you plan on going raw today?
Man, you all know.
Okay.
Females. What would you do if a female tried to offer to fly you out?
I'm
Female
going.
offered to fly Lil Reese out. Lil Reese reposted that shit, said he wasn't going, laughed it off. Female try to fly you out.
It
Yes
all
or no?
depends on the situation. If I'm fucking
If I'm
with her-
Lil Reese, I'm not getting flown out.
Nah,
my
yeah,
bitch.
so I know
if
that.
I'm- yeah, hell no, you
Set
better
up.
fly out to a
That
back
nigga
door.
gonna be on a t-shirt.
Like, man, hell no. I ain't gonna even
He
lie
said
to you.
fly out to a back door.
I would have did the same thing. If I was Lil Reese, I would have been like, hell no, you ain't flying me out, bitch. Fuck around with you, bitch. Would have fly me to a
So
back
you'll
door.
let a female, like you'll talk to a female from Cali on FaceTime for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Talk
cause you can
to her.
curve her when you get out there too.
Facts.
You can curve her.
I'm going out there with at least 2 G's in my pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can curve her. You go to the as soon as you get your flight, you can stop me answering the phone.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do?
You already on board. She can't cancel your
What about
shit.
you though? Would
No,
you
I'm,
let female-
I'm just saying with y'all, like, when I say fly out, I ain't talking about curving. I'm talking about going out there to actually.
If I fuck with her, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I fuck with her, yeah. Hell yeah. Why not?
I guess that shit was just on some random shit.
Nah, see that nigga Reese, he already know. Motherfucker got you know. So I wouldn't trust no female to fly me out if I was him either.
Hell no. Fuck
These
that.
motherfuckers going crazy today, man.
Yeah, you getting an iPhone 13?
Nah. Y'all think
Go ahead and ask this stupid ass question so I can jump across the table
Come
and slap
on.
the shit out of you.
do y'all think Drake is the modern day Michael Jackson?
Huh?
No.
That is what's been said. You said it on this podcast.
Is you okay?
I don't.
I'm just asking a question for what is being talked about on social media.
I don't think so.
Nah.
See, thank
Michael
you, white
Jackson-
boy Sam.
Michael-
I did. You act like I said he was. I'm just
Listen,
asking a question, bro.
Drake do his shit, but Michael Jackson has one of the all-time most selling albums, Thriller,
You
Thriller.
said on this show
of all time.
that Drake is our Michael Jackson.
I don't remember saying that.
You got to
man.
go back in the crates, man.
I don't remember saying that.
You got to go back in the
I've been
crates.
drinking a lot last night. I don't remember saying that though.
You got to go back in the crates.
Even my boy Sam, he had to, I don't know. See, Michael Jackson, man, what he did,
He just made music that mattered.
bro. Like
This nigga over there answering phone calls.
he was different though. Will like Thriller. You could Google Thriller.
CP.
It's probably like the second motherfucking most sold album of all time, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's like the top selling album of all time.
It's either that. No, somebody else is in front of him. I don't know if it's.
That was Papa.
I tell myself it was. Hey, but I don't know which.
Thought we
which
wouldn't answer
guy-
phone calls.
Yeah.
That's my brother. I'm gonna answer for my brother.
Anyway, he got like I think if not number one, probably number two selling album of all time, bro. I think behind maybe was it the Beatles? I'm not sure,
Who?
but
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
maybe.
maybe the Beatles. But yeah,
His Off the Wall album.
nah,
was-
Thriller though. Thriller's
Thriller.
biggest selling project.
Man.
Look, you know how long he sat on Off the Wall, Will?
Off the
I'm
Wall
not
was
sure.
good though. Off the Wall was
No, I'm saying he
classic.
sat on this album for like 5-6 years
Yeah.
and then released it.
That's
Drake
dope.
could not sit on Thank Me Now for 5 years and then release it from what the time that he released it at.
I fuck with Drake, but all this material, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it just me, like, the last couple of albums, I ain't really been in, like, you know, really felt like that. But I fuck with Drake. You know, Drake gonna be, you know, he's a legend. He's a
Drake
legend
don't
already.
make music that matter. That's all it comes
Yeah,
down
it's-
to.
it's
He'll
not
never,
culturally-
he'll
Yeah.
never be
It matters for the females.
on a. He'll probably, I think, in the next 25 years, he'll probably out sell Mike at some point.
But yeah,
never know.
But yeah,
But-
no,
I mean, this-
that's
this-
because
but
we
when we're
raising our
talking-
kids
I'm
on
not-
it too.
But I'm
Yeah, I
not
know
saying that he's, you know what I'm saying,
Better artist.
a better artist or even on that caliber because Michael Jackson just made generational music.
I just my one question
Drake
is this:
has not made yet.
Yeah.
name me one Drake song that can compare to "Man in the Mirror."
Did you not hear anything I said?
No, I heard you,
I
but I'm
can't
just
name a Drake song that compares to Man in the Mirror because I just said Drake does not have a song that reaches generational, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't that type of artist. He's a pop artist.
Right.
But Michael Jackson was able to, you know what I'm saying, branch out and do different things and have a message when he did different things.
How do you,
Drake just does what Drake does.
You think Drake snorts coke?
I don't know what Drake does in
You,
his private time.
would you think Drake was being genuine when he was telling J. Cole like you the greatest rapper?
I don't think J. Cole was being genuine when he released that song.
What you talking?
What?
In the morning?
No, that
No, the,
some freeze. He did the
he did a
freestyle.
freestyle over one of Drake beats, and one of the lines was like he was handed the bronze, and K Dot and Drake were number 1 and 2, and he was pushed to 3.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah,
It's his fault.
but the thing is, J. Cole don't make music for. J. Cole make music for niggas that like rappers, like
Kendrick Lamar make music
music for niggas
like
that are
rap.
rappers. They're like rappers. You see what I'm saying? Like Drake makes good music, but if I want to hear some bars, I'm gonna go listen to K Dot. All my life I want money and power, respect my mind or die from ledge. I'm gonna go listen to that before I listen to You the Fucking Best. You the Fucking Best. Like it's different. It's different.
I don't know.
I just feel like J. Cole felt like he was being overlooked with all these drops that was happening with Nas and not J. Cole, but Nas, Kanye, and Drake. So he had to
Let him
show
know he was
everybody
still
I'm
relevant.
still here. But I didn't like the way he did it. He like, I don't know.
Would y'all like to see a collabo from Nas and Drake? Would y'all ever like to see that happen or not?
Nah.
Hell no.
It'll happen soon though.
Mm.
Next year too.
You know,
What about you and Drake?
I don't know, bro. What are
you gonna hop on
talking
the Too
about?
Sexy remix?
Yeah, exactly.
No, you gonna have, both of y'all gonna hop on that.
We're gonna have a ball head and fake
Bald
big
head.
stomach and shit, walking down lakefront.
With a towel, with an Azad towel rubbing his
Azad,
bald
yeah,
head.
rubbing his head. You think you can kill that beat?
I'm not rapping on the Too Sexy. What is what is hip hop culture to y'all?
Nas.
No, I'm talking about the culture in general, not as rapper, like the culture, like everything about it.
I
Like from the way you dress, from the way you talk, out like your manner, like everything.
Wait, do you still think b-boying and graffiti is part of hip hop?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because
That's the essence of this shit.
you know, Fat Joe used to be a tagger.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
People try to say hip hop not ours because we don't own shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Which is a relevant argument, but I don't think that's. I think it's us taking what we got and making it iller. You know what I'm saying? So like, I believe that we didn't own Gucci and we didn't own Prada, none of that shit, but we'll
We
take
made
that
it fly,
shit
though.
and make it
yeah.
flyer. You know what I'm saying? To take some Tommy Hilfiger polo.
Oh
and
yeah,
go make
Carl
that shit
Kanai,
fly.
Tommy
No,
Hill-
Carl Kanai was ours. Fubu was ours. You
Yeah,
know what
okay,
I'm saying?
well.
I'm just talking about like in the essence of the shit, because that's what a lot of people be like. How can we call it our culture when we don't really own everything within the culture that we supposed to have is not ours? You see what I'm saying?
That's like saying
I can't really say it's
rock and
theirs,
roll.
though.
That's like saying rock and roll culture don't belong to the people to fucking Led Zeppelin or AC/DC or Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It don't. Like we started that too.
Yeah, I know black music started
Musically.
everything. You see what I'm saying? But hip hop culture, groups, bands, everybody come look at hip hop. One of the greatest collabos ever made was Run DMC and Aerosmith. Walk this way before niggas even noticed like that the type of sampling we was doing. Hip hop culture has influenced everything in the world.
It's influenced everything, but we don't like. We ain't really got no real big ownership in it though.
But how do you own? How do little black girls own box braids with beads? What ownership can you have of that? That's the culture. That's hip hop culture.
You're a culture vulture.
It's a lot of people that are culture vultures. They tried to say Bruno Mars was a culture vulture because he started doing New Jack Swing. But if people felt like he was a culture vulture because of that, then how come people aren't doing more black people doing New Jack Swing music? Why isn't Usher doing something like Motown Philly back again? You see what I'm saying?
But that's more so of R&B.
But I'm just saying that's hip hop culture. R&B is hip hop culture.
Yeah, R&B,
But-
really rap it
It's
comes
hand
from
in
that.
hand.
Comes
All
from
right,
that shit.
but hip hop as a whole, like where we at today, do y'all think it's more detrimental or a positive thing for black people?
I think it's more detrimental now.
It can go either way with me. It all depends on the artist and what they want to put out.
But exactly, but you only got a certain percentage of those artists that is gonna put out a quality.
Well, you got
message.
a percentage of artists that put it out, they just don't get it out. You get what I'm saying? Like you, for instance, you got a positive message in your music. Like you know how to rap like a motherfucker. Like you know what I'm saying. You're a very dope rapper, but you know what I'm saying. You may put out a project by you not having everybody's popularity. Nobody may
It'll be
see
overlooked.
it. It'll be over. Your message may be overlooked. So, like I said, it depends on the artist. This is just my opinion.
Oh, Will, I got something
know
for
what
you
I'm
that's gonna fuck your head up because you arrogant like I'm arrogant. Have you?
Will he's the definition of my boy UP. You're better than everybody.
So I had an epiphany over this week while I was sick, right?
Right.
And, the epiphany was like me and you argue a lot about petty shit.
Do you really consider arguing?
Right.
Because it may be just debate.
No, we
like hardcore debate.
yeah, we just hardcore.
Like me and my nigga
yeah.
Keith, we do that shit, and you would think we arguing, but we're not really arguing. It's just a hardcore debate.
Okay, then I'll say that we had hardcore debates about shit, and you was like, you put a song in the group chat. And you was like, man, I've been on this type of time way before. Woo woo. You see what I'm saying? Do you think the form of our arrogance and narcissism comes from the fact that we didn't feel like we got the appreciation for the shit that we did before somebody else did it? And I say that to say this because one of my young bulls, he just started selling drugs. He just, he is sophomore in high school, and I'm trying to tell him like, man, this ain't the lane for you, and ooh. And I'm trying to, but then I had to I got mad and frustrated. Like, nigga, I've been doing this since I was 12, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I know. But it was like, he didn't even give me no respect. Like, oh, you not doing it now. So it's like, woo. So So it's like, do you feel like the arrogance may come from the fact we don't feel like we got our roses with certain things that we've done, even with being ahead of the curve.
People don't care about the
They
past.
don't care. They don't care
No,
about
it's
the
not.
past.
It's not just the past. It's
I mean,
not
some
just the
people
past.
don't- I'm just saying, though,
Even
some people-
if you put out, like, this the way the game work. Even if you put out a quality piece of art, you put out quality music,
Mhm.
it'll still go overlooked if
Yeah.
it don't come from who they want it to come
Exactly.
from.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if they not looking for that from you, it like it's people that saying, "Oh, just listen to Nas." But people really on my timeline saying that they just listen to Nas, and this is. But you got to think you talking about millions of people in the world. So I got to sit back and think, I'm me. I'm
What
just
they
me.
said, was it a dope reaction?
No, I ain't trying to get
I
into
usually-
that, but I'm just saying in general. So
Okay.
for a motherfucker, Nas put that classic out months ago, like
Right.
2 months ago. For them to just say they just listened to 9 September, who the fuck am I? Like, what made me think that people actually sitting down and really dissecting
The music.
the music that I'm putting out without
You know
the
what?
machine behind that
That's
shit?
just like for instance, like when Pusha T and Drake had that month. To me, Daytona was one of the best albums I ever heard
Yeah.
in my life.
Yes. Yes.
One of you know what I'm saying? For real, Kanye. That's to me. I think Daytona and probably B, like as far as like 'cause you know Kanye doing the full production,
Yeah.
probably the best material I ever heard. On like you know what I'm saying on from Ye as far as producing a whole album,
Yeah.
a body of work. Daytona was a classic,
Did
but
you know that was Whitney Houston bathroom? in the
Yeah, yeah,
picture?
yeah,
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 that shit
yeah.
was crazy.
You know he owns the copyright to that picture.
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. Like
But
I seen the interview.
But to go back on what you said, that arrogance, just knowing I'm ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? Like, you heard the song. Like, when you hear it, and then somebody, a fucking billionaire put some shit out, and you like, damn, I made this shit months ago before I even heard that shit.
Yeah,
It just,
You know, it bothers me because when Nipsey died, I was like one of the few niggas playing Nipsey.
Right.
I was like Nipsey crazy. And then when he died, my baby mama, she started playing him. And I'm like, what you doing? She like, oh, I like Nipsey Hussle. I was like, since when? Oh, I liked him from Woo Woo. No,
what's
bitch,
crazy?
you didn't. You just heard this nigga died, and now you a fan because he dead.
that
all
particular
good.
year, I remember when he first dropped the album because I've been in tune with Nip for years too. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped that album, I knew it. I'm like, this got to be album of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was him. It was crazy because he dropped that, and then you know Meek Mill had Championship, so it was just like. I know you're not really I'm not saying a fan of Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying, when it was hard for me, I'm just saying,
shit.
it just was
it
hard.
wasn't hard for me.
It was not hard for me either.
Nip had the better
He
album.
come out with an album next week.
Enjoy it.
hey, let us know what you think.
Wait a minute, you don't really, I just, no disrespect to Meek Mill,
No,
because we
that
had to
nigga-
interview this guy.
He can
with-
rap.
he can rap. He can rap his
He can
ass
rap.
off. I
You
just don't want to
he
hear
can
him
rap.
rap.
Is it too
He can
much
rap.
yelling for you? 'Cause
I
some
just don't
people
want to
say-
hear him rap.
You just don't want to hear him rap.
No, I just don't want to hear
And see,
him.
for him to say that about Meek Mill, I can feel like I don't want to hear no. I can just see a nigga saying, I don't want to hear this nigga rap.
I got you.
You know, it just that just come with the shit.
Like, I would rather listen
But you got to be
to
arrogant because you know niggas think like that.
3 days of his music than to listen to another fucking Meek Mill song.
I appreciate that, bro.
Like,
What you trying
That
to
was
say
the
about
nicest shit he said about my music.
if I went into a Target
That's
and
bad.
all the
'cause I don't
music
like
went
his
on,
music at all.
and
that's
all
it.
the music
Oh, we
was
fuck with Meek
gone,
Mill. Let's stop playing.
and it was
Stop playing.
only
Shout
what
out
is
to
it,
the
Acres and
Hell yeah.
Diamonds? If it was Acres and Diamonds and Championship on the shelf, I'm grabbing everything Acres and Diamonds, the
You know what?
vinyl, the tape.
I
If I
can't
personally
ever-
no
CD.
bias, if I had to pick between the two, I probably would pick Acre Diamonds too.
Championship was a rough
Championships was rough.
album. That was a cold album, dude.
I did that alone. So,
I just
You
then
think?
I remember Meek Mill had a song called Oodles and Noodles, baby.
Yeah.
That song could have went way. You know what it is? You know what
didn't
it
like
is?
That? That was a classic.
Do you know what it
song.
is? He don't make music for niggas
felt-
trying to get out the hood. He make music for niggas that's stuck in the hood and steady reflecting on their situation.
I felt that.
I
Song.
want to hear. I
You
want to
didn't
hear.
like Oodles and Noodles, babies?
I don't. I have to hear it again.
I want to hear music that make me feel good. I'm already
Okay.
depressed.
Talk great.
So
I'm
Will,
already
you,
fucked
do you,
up.
I got a question. If y'all two was on a track, do you think you could burn them on the track?
Yeah, man.
You think you get them?
I honestly believe I could. Like, if I had to do a song with anybody, I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
I think
What if you did a whole mixtape with
he'll
Gibbs?
punch your head off though.
Whole
He'll
mi-
punch your head off.
whole
What you
mixtape.
mean,
with-
punching in?
Mm-mm. Like punchlines. You don't do punchlines.
Yeah, nah, I do.
He'll punch your head off.
I do.
Hey, you heard me? What about a whole mixtape? You and Gibbs. I think that'd be dope.
That'll be crazy. I had to really lock in though. Gibbs a different motherfucker.
I get Gibbs a run for his money.
Think you me?
I give Gibbs a run for
We're
his money.
gonna have Gibbs on the
Hey,
show too. Watch. We
Do
gonna have
y'all
him on the show.
motherfucking
Only
I was
Vice
about to
Lord and
ask y'all,
Gary.
I was about to ask y'all, I was about to
Nah,
ask
he
y'all.
Vice Lord full of. I mean, Gary full of Vice Lords now. Full
Do a
of Vice
woman
Lords.
body count? Did that matter to y'all?
Well, we grown, so you already know they don't have
Yeah.
a body count. So you can't really. My thing is with a female nowadays, by me being the age that I am, it's not about what you did; it's about what you could do. And what I mean by that is what you could do for me. So with your past is your past. I don't really even want to know.
Right.
I rather
That's not even a
know.
question no more for me
Yeah.
at 30. Like I'm not asking you like
I'm not even finna,
how
you know,
many.
I'd rather not, because you may marry somebody, you may find out she may have a gangbang.
You
know what I'm
And now
saying?
you kiss a gangbang
now,
in
you-
the
now
mouth
you want
every
to, now
day.
you want to divorce her.
Now you want to divorce
That's a good
gangbang
question.
mouth.
But that nigga Mario Wine and say, I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Hey Sam, would you if you found out you got married to your woman, and then like 10 years later you found out she was in the gangbang? It was her, Ron Jeremy, Lexington Steele,
That's too
Mr.
Oh,
Marcus,
God. Oh,
Wesley
man.
Pipes,
That's
Rome
exaggerated,
Major,
That's like
Rico Strong.
Well, you know, you be beating your dick a
Damn,
lot,
dude.
don't you?
No, I'm
beat it.
encyclopedia. No, I'd get the fuck out. Like, dude, like, what the like?
Sam, you go through an old movie or something. It's
So
called
if a
Cum
woman asks you
Yeah.
like how many like if I was just conversating, she was like, yo, how many females you slept with?
I would really just be like, to be honest with you, it's been a lot, and you know what I'm saying. That's really irrelevant because what we got going
Dude,
on. You know what I'm saying?
I tell
That's
every woman
irrelevant.
this. I
It is irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
What you
It's
want me to be like, man? I fucked 200-300 bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. Like
if I
fuck
tell
you,
every
like,
woman, if I tell you the real number, you're gonna be disgusted, and if I tell you something lower than that, you ain't gonna believe me. So.
I just feel like with that, like, you know, when you get to a certain age in your life, it's bigger than just who she has sex with. It's about what she could do. You know what I'm saying? What she brings to the table, what you bring to the table. She could be even though she could have been a whore years ago, whatever. That's her business. She could be the best woman to you. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey,
shouldn't even
but
worry about that.
What if she got a body count of like 100 niggas, but they all millionaires?
That's why I say you shouldn't worry about it.
I'm
Like,
saying, but they all millionaires. That's some valuable pussy.
That goes-
pussy-
that's what
how
goes
is that
on in-
Maybe she
valuable
sees
pussy,
something in
bro?
you.
You see what I'm saying? No, I feel like if she fucked a bunch of millionaires, then I'd be like, all right, okay, you know how to put yourself in a room, to put yourself in a position
Shit, look at
to be
Karen.
around
What if all
money.
those
Look at
millionaires'
Superhead.
energy was
Superhead did
terrible?
that shit.
And she
Yeah.
got all those soul ties locked up on her. You talking about her pussy valuable because she fucks a
Because
millionaire.
I feel like a good woman could fuck a regular nigga to a CEO position.
That's true, but not off the strength of her fucking.
Okay,
12
so you would
millionaires.
rather her have like 30
You can't
niggas,
really- you
40
I
can't-
would
niggas.
rather
can't
her
really-
have none. Like I don't want to know at all.
Yeah. You can't really.
You want a
no,
virgin
no.
that's a whore. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You can't really count that though. Like
That don't exist.
I know.
because just because she fucked a millionaire can fuck a
That's
broke
what I'm
bitch.
saying. Millionaires are dirty people. They're fucked up.
Yeah.
A lot of millionaires are mentally and
You know,
emotionally.
I ain't gonna even lie
fucked
to you. A lot of times that broke pussy be good pussy.
Hey, that broke pussy be good.
Cause they got some struggle in that pussy. They gonna try
Boy, that
tell you,
broke
boy.
pussy be
Tell you, they got
fire.
that broke
up.
pussy.
Y'all,
boy.
y'all, like what y'all know about broke pussy, man?
Oh, I know about broke pussy.
Bro, I had a bitch in the gardens.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Some broke pussy. That motherfucker, she did this thing.
pussy.
You know what edging is?
Who?
Edging.
Engine.
It's edging. It's a sexual thing. It's when a woman giving you head or something like that, or playing with your dick, whatever she doing, and you get ready to blow it, and she clamp down to stop you from blowing, and then she work you back up again to where you get ready to blow
No.
again. Boy, that bitch did that shit to me 3 times. I got ready to blow, she stopped me from blowing. I got ready to blow,
I'd have been mad.
but she kept sucking. She didn't, nigga, when I blew, I was in that bitch Harlem shaking. I was like, oh.
Your soul. Up.
Whew, whew.
She shouldn't have been broke if she had those type of talents.
Boy, she not broke right
Um,
now. She married to some white man with 2 kids.
Y'all that's tripping, man.
Oh,
We'll
I
talk
thought I
about
got
that
that.
shit. We're gonna put that skit out, broke pussy.
Boy, I
Will, you
thought
probably
I
had
got
a-
that
you had
bitch
a probably
pregnant.
had
I
a
ain't
broke
never bought a
pussy.
playing piece so fast.
I ain't had no broke pussy in a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I have no broke pussy stories. Not especially nothing like that.
This is shit. This is fucking 10 years ago.
Got a good question for you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Can us as men genuinely love a stepchild as our own?
Yes, I
Yep.
can.
You
Yep.
can.
100%.
So yeah,
100%.
Yeah, because
depending on what?
what
What does this
Just
depend
the
on?
bond with the child.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm pretty much like I said, I'm open to that. Like if I date if I'm messing with a female, because I want her to love my kids like that.
Mhm.
So you gotta accept the baggage. If she got a kid or two, so I would treat her kids just like I treated my kids.
Yeah.
So if I'm buying my kids mics, her kid and mics too. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta accept that bond. So yeah, I can see myself doing that. You know, but I can't. I'm keeping it real. It's just kind of hard to be dealing with because you know it all depends on the kids too though. Because
It depends on the kids and depend on the mama.
yeah, the kids and the mother, because you could be dating the mother. I mean, you could be dating the mother, and the kids could already be set in stone or they father. Like nigga, they may not be trying to fuck with you like that.
Right.
Like man, you ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
But see, even with that, it's still cool. You still just show them
yeah, you show them.
that love.
Yeah, but I'm saying is by them if they showing you, because it's situations I know people that go through where people kids, they stepkids are disrespectful. And they disrespectful to the point where it's just like, well, damn, like, it make you feel like fuck this little shorty. You know what I'm saying? Even though I can't never really say that, but
That comes
You
for that come in that can be adjusted when the real parent, the real parent has to stop that shit out the gate. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you're not gonna disrespect this man, or you're not gonna disrespect this person. But if the real parent sitting back just, well, I don't know what you want me to say, bitch. Get your son before I punch his ass.
There's a lot of instances where children are treated differently.
yeah, of
Where
course.
you know the mother would treat her kid, you know, the way she would treat her biological son or daughter, and then treat your kid not mean, but you
Yeah.
could just tell that energy ain't the same. It's more of a tolerance than
Yeah.
than something that you genuinely want to do.
Yeah, because some people would naturally never love their kid or somebody else's kid like how they love their own.
Then if you can't
So-
find that middle ground or a higher ground, you shouldn't be with a person with kids.
I agree, Brad, but some people are so infatuated with the
Yeah.
person that they're
Yep.
dealing with that they really just be like,
Yep.
fuck it. You
And
know?
try to put on
They
a
love
facade.
they may love you so much
Yep.
that
That's
they
real.
just tolerate your kid.
You okay?
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, that's bullshit. My bad.
You
Boy,
need
don't
some
do that shit.
mask, bro.
Okay, boy, coughing that shit out. But like I was saying, though,
Oh, shit.
I told you I had a
They-
sinus infection, man.
Why the fuck?
a penis infection.
Oh, she said a sinus infection.
Oh,
You ever had jock
know what?
itch?
huh?
What?
You ever had jock itch?
Nah.
You ain't never had jock itch?
No. And you talking about I got a penis infection? You just talking about you got
That's not a penis infection. That's
Nah,
jock
that's like
itch.
that's like a lot of
That's
athletes
regular
get
shit.
that,
That's
but,
like
like
yeah.
that's
athletes-
not
Of
regular.
course, you
That's
to get
from
that. You
wearing-
play sports and shit. You know, you used to play the. So you were a jockey strap and shit. That's what you was.
You don't get jock
You
itch
wear-
from fucking
you wear cups.
from wearing cups and shit. You get that shit from fucking wearing boxer briefs and just being
Yeah,
active,
boxer briefs and being
like
active and
moving
shit.
around and shit. And your shit just
I don't do shit besides
swinging.
drive trucks.
you
drink,
can get
and fuck bitches.
jock itch from just sitting around.
What is
Driving.
wait, jock itch is I thought that was when you got that fungus on your shit.
Not a fungus, like a little rash.
You must have had that shit before. Yeah, no, I ain't never had it before.
Don't burn.
He defended. He said it's not a fungus. It's just a little rash. It flake up a little
I'm
bit.
fucking with y'all, man.
Yeah.
That was
You got to put
fucked
baby
up.
powder on it
All
from
the-
time to
all-
time.
All depend on that, like that. But like he was saying though, like with the female
Oh, shit.
or with the guy, because some guys they like the female too much, or they be like, man, I love this girl so much, but I can't stand her kids. I had friends like that before, like man, I don't fuck with her kids, but I fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard, man.
What about you? You ever been in a situation where you ain't fuck with somebody's kids?
Not that I didn't fuck with the kids. It's always like how they like their style of parenting. How they
Not a
do
fan
shit.
of how
Fire.
they parent. Okay, I
You know
got
what I'm saying?
Fire.
Like don't fuck it. Don't put my son on blast for some shit, and then when your son do that shit, go talk to him in the corner and whisper
Right.
to him about the shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right, your little
Like,
fuckhead son still
it-
pee in the
it-
bed,
like-
and my son missed the toilet. And you little pissy boy, you want to like when you say shit about little Brandon over here that's still piss in the bed, but you want to put my son out
That's
here?
what I'm saying. So that type of shit happen in a relationship. But people gotta understand, it's not always a bad. That's some shit that you just gotta work through
Got you.
if it's worth it.
Got you.
Sometimes some women just that vindictive to where it's not even worth it, that they're not even trying to build that relationship with your with your kid, which I never gone through, but I've heard stories about shit like that.
Gotcha.
But it's tough. That's why for me, like dating now, it's hard because I know I got my son, and my son's gonna be around for a while. So it's just like I'm just real skeptical on who I have around
Your
and
son
shit.
gonna
now.
be around until he get a girlfriend, and you gonna never see him. Never.
Never.
You're like, hey, son, where you at? I'm at Lisa's house.
What
Nigga, you
about
been over there for 3 days. Where's Lisa's parents?
Doe, you ever been in a situation like that where you didn't fuck with, a female's children?
Most of the women I've dealt with, they children still love me, but I just couldn't deal with their parenting styles.
Gotcha.
Like he was
Like you
saying,
said,
like I'm not
not a fan.
I'm a real father. I'm an active father. So if I see a child doing something, I'm like, hey, don't do that. Hey, did your mama say, hey, woo, woo,
feel
you know, see what I'm saying? I'm like that. So if I get with a person, they just let their kids do whatever the fuck they want to do, it's like, well, bitch, I need structure. I don't know about you. I can't do this. Why the fuck is your kids up at 4 a.m. playing Xbox? And these niggas got to be to school in the next 3 hours. And then they go to sleep, and now it's a hard time getting them up. Why the fuck is their room dirty? Why do you see what I'm saying? That ain't how I raise my kids.
Nah, I totally agree with you, bro. On the real. I just wanted to tell both of y'all I got something that you guys don't have too right now.
What's that, a hangover?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I bet nobody in the studio got one of these.
Sam, you finally get a mic. This is as quiet as you've been in.
No,
At all.
I actually love the fact that Sam got a mic this episode.
Yeah, he's gonna be a
I just don't
a
want
mic.
to be interjecting, you know.
No, we need. That's
Stop
what you got
thinking
the mic
about that
for.
rotten bitch, Sam.
Yeah,
Fuck
It's
her.
all good.
You
man.
deserve better. You young, you white, you look like one of the Reject Hansen boys. You good, my nigga.
Sam look like Sam gonna fuck her buddy. That's what it
Let's
is.
talk about
Go
accountability.
get you a black girl.
yeah.
Let's talk about accountability
Accountability as men. Sam, you got to be accountable
for your actions.
Mm-hmm.
for your actions, man.
Yeah.
Your intuition told you the first couple weeks when you was fucking with her
That she was
that
a
something
whore.
something wasn't
We ain't
right.
gonna- we ain't
Sam, tell me I'm wrong.
We're not gonna just say shit.
No, I mean,
Tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Off the bat, I definitely noticed she was like super private, and I figured it would be something I could eventually like kind of break through, but it just never happened. you know?
Accountability. So
what they say, signs and symbols to the country.
you gotta say that
Boy,
every
what's
chance you
going
get.
on,
Yeah,
man?
man, you coughing a lot, bro.
Shut
We
the
gonna
fuck
quarantine
up.
your
What's
ass.
going on?
21 days, man.
Yeah, about the Lysol, that mic.
No, I think
You gonna get some
accountability-
pussy today too? Oh,
I'm
my
supposed to
God.
be getting some pussy,
Oh,
but I
my
don't think it's gonna happen.
You supposed to have a threesome, man. You told me you
I
supposed to
don't
have a
think
threesome.
it's not gonna happen.
But they gonna suck the sinus infection out you.
But hey, going back, that was some nasty shit. Name a moment in life, man, when y'all took accountability and made some change to y'all situation. I'm trying to add some substance to our shit. You looking at me like you discussed it. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking
No,
about?
I'm saying I was just trying to figure out what I did wrong.
You said, hey, man,
What they gonna suck
Right.
the sinus infection
That's crazy.
out of me?
Yeah,
could y'all name a moment where y'all took accountability in y'all life and y'all changed y'all situation, man?
yeah. When I first got out of jail.
You did.
Yep.
Most definitely.
What about you, though?
I can't think of nothing recently.
No time in life where you just was like, fuck this shit.
I need
I'm
to do
making a
better.
change. Yeah, like you changed the standard.
I think I had to have my heart attack.
Yeah. What you do different? Like,
I just became more conscious of what I consume mentally, emotionally, physically,
Yeah.
spiritually. So I was just like, all right.
Will, let me look at your cup, man.
no, my cup is fine. Fuck that. My
What
time-
about you?
my
What about
time-
you, Will?
That's how he get you. My time came from fucking it's like about my time was
Right
like
here.
my son was like
Little fuckhead, he's
Right,
trying to
you
give me
see him?
two.
like about 7. Like my son was young and I was like I wasn't doing too well financially. You know what I'm saying? I just had to take a look around and like I had to change some shit.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that was a time. Like I was at I ain't even gonna tell the story, but it was fucked up for me. And I was just like, yo, I gotta make some changes and do some shit different for his future. And I'm at that point now in life to where I'm like, I hit like a wall to where it's like, all right, bro, what the fuck you finna do now to elevate?
Man, you know, I was just having a conversation
saying?
with my brother Zach, and I was like, bro, I feel like I hit a wall. I don't
Mhm.
know
It's just time for you
what
to
I
do
want
something
to do.
different.
Yeah, I don't know
Probably
what I
go
want
learn
to
a
do.
new skill or something,
Yeah.
just anything. Like,
I said I was gonna go back to school for HVAC and shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Something because I just feel like I got money, my family straight. The only thing I said I was working on was getting another car.
You know what you need to do? You need to become a porn star.
what you need to do, Creep?
Me?
Yeah.
I need to record him being a porn star so we can do the creeped out productions. I need Brad in there. We can get
You always said you was gonna do a porn company. What
Yeah, I
happened?
want a porn company. Shit, I mean, let me know when you're ready. Sam, you want to, you know what I'm saying? Whoever ready, you know what I'm saying? He's an engineer. So he's gonna, you know, have these
Set it up real cool.
I'm gonna have Sam fucking somebody on that pool table right there.
All right, this is our last joint. We gonna wrap it up after this.
Damn,
young,
that shit went fast,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No, we
It's
gotta
time
wrap it
already?
up.
we don't. We good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Young lady on TikTok go viral. She went viral. She revealed that she was with her boyfriend for 5 years, and he paid all the bills and the rent while she owned the property. She was the landlord of the property the whole time for the whole 5 years.
Damn.
Okay,
got
so look,
him.
so here's my thing about that, right? If she owned the property, what was she doing with the money that he was giving her? Was she just like stashing it, or was she like taking care of the nigga
I'd
at the
have been
same
so
time?
upset.
Oh shit, that don't
I was
matter.
upset.
That would matter to me.
That would matter.
That's
It
some
wouldn't matter
snake-ass
to me
shit.
because 5 years of you not telling me that you own this shit.
Yeah, that's some snake ass shit, man.
That's some snaky
But
shit.
what if she was taking the money? What if her and this
Don't
nigga that went
matter.
on trips together? He got the PS5.
I
He got
would-
Balenciagas in the
Nah.
crib. What
Look,
if he's
look,
taking the money
though,
like
you gotta
that?
look at it like this. If she, I'm agree to
I'm just saying, I'm just
agree to
being devil's
disagree.
advocate at this point.
Now
Yeah,
listen, I would be
but no.
upset because at the end of the day, I feel like she got snake ways.
Yeah.
Even if
Period.
she was like, look, babe, all the money I spent, it go 300,000 in the bank account has been put up. That's fine, but bitch, you're a snake. So, but at the end of the day,
Give me my
it's
money.
Yeah, give me my money, matter of fact. Let me get the fuck out of here
Right,
because you
yeah.
snake ass bitch. Thanks
Yeah,
for saving my shit. Thanks for saving. You gave me a D, bitch, but you a snake. Fuck wrong with you,
That
man.
shit's sick.
No, give me
man.
the
Sam,
money.
yeah, how would you
Sam
feel
said,
about
"Give me
that
the money."
shit, Sam?
I mean, it would be like, okay, like, I would hope that the money is like saved somewhere, and you know that'd be cool. But
Because here's the
that's
thing.
continuous lying for
Yeah, that's
5
continuous.
years.
But
Yeah.
like, but here's the thing. But here's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, here's my thought
You
behind
gotta
it. And
keep
I'm
that
with
shit up
like,
for 5 years.
if the money is put up, right?
Yeah.
They say the money has been put up this entire time. To me, that's like a savings. That's like a savings.
I get it, but she ain't let you know shit.
I think the savings aspect
cool.
is good, but it doesn't make her lying okay.
Yeah,
But-
she
okay,
lied.
so
It's just
so
as-
here's the
Still
other question:
lied.
would the guy have still been more adamant about paying the bills and working as hard as he did if he knew she owned the property?
Probably you right, but still, she still lied. You got to think it's a lie.
Yeah, because
She's
like
lied.
when you're in
She
a
didn't
relationship,
lie about
you're-
infidelity. She didn't lie
Man,
because
she
she was
lied
cheating.
about
You
this
don't know
money.
what the fuck she lied
You don't
about in
know
the
what
last
she lied
5 years. She
about.
lied about that shit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
It's just
I'd be
like
so salty.
when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be like a team,
Yeah.
and it's just as easy to say, "Hey, babe, how about we start a savings account because I own the property and we don't have to worry about this." You know, like there's other ways to kind of end up with that same result. So I think,
But like, if you know she owned the property, are you really gonna be adamant about paying the bills on time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Cause I got a
lower
bitch
payment.
that own the property. I'm paying all the bills. I'll be just as adamant, probably more adamant. She own the property.
Right, which means she's
You gotta
better
show
with
your
money.
worth.
She's better with money
It
in
don't
some
matter.
aspect.
And we could have reached an agreement to all right, you own this shit. Cool.
I still,
You don't have
I
to.
have
you
to- I
don't
have
have
to
to
follow
keep that
up with
shit
this woman that's-
behind my back for 5 years.
I gotta see what she did for this nigga. I have to see like, and
That
just say
shit
on his
cricket,
birthday,
man.
she dropped the nigga 20K. Here go 20K, baby. You still gonna be mad?
Yes,
Oh,
because you lied to me.
yeah, it's the last part.
yeah, well,
You
we
lied.
all lie, goddamn.
So what?
True.
Well, that's just like
we all lie, fucking.
I'm saying. That's just like you married. Let's say you married to your wife, right? For you had the best relationship with your wife, and then you found out, you know, she fucked me one time while y'all was married. Exactly.
I gotta kill her
This nigga
and
said,
you.
"Whoa."
I'm just saying, she like you 70 years old. She be like, I just gotta tell you, man. You know, 30 years ago, me and Creep did that one.
Oh, I
night."
gotta kill both y'all.
See, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh.
But what
somebody
if we
gotta-
both in wheelchairs? How you gonna kill me?
Why would you kill him for fucking your
Be-
wife?
Did you hear you? Did you hear
Why
you?
would you
Look at
kill
his
him for
face.
fucking your wife?
Because this is supposed to be my
If he fucked
homie.
my wife, I
This
wouldn't
is supposed
kill
to be
him.
my brother.
If you fucked my wife, I would kill you.
Will, I think you're a goddamn
Who
liar.
you a goddamn- wait,
I would
time
stay
out.
the fuck away from your ass. I can see him
Wait.
right now. Creep, man. Come over for drinks, man. I gotta talk to
All
you.
right, I
man.
gotta talk to you.
He ain't gonna get you. He gonna snake you out.
Walk
around
in,
and
he's
tie-
got some
Wait,
nice
walk
cigars.
in.
I don't
Wait,
put nothing.
I got-
I don't put nothing past
I got a
these
question.
women no more.
I got a
man.
question. Out of all three of us, who you think got the worst temper?
Will, the fuck?
No, I think
Oh.
CP got the worst
You
temper.
think Creep got the worst?
Yeah.
Temper?
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I think
I don't know.
this
I
is
think
my
it's weird.
reason because, like, if you start talking to him too much and he can't get his word in or he can't say what he want to say, he'd be like, all right, now you starting to piss me off. And that's his warning light. Like, that's his warning light.
I think I'm pretty fair. I think Will is a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I seen Will get
don't-
Will get aggressive. I can only imagine at his son's game. You
Strike!
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 Throwing his hat down, they showing his ball
An
head.
umpire laughed at my son one day because he got hit. And he got hit by a pitch. And nigga did kind of scream. And it was funny. But as an umpire,
You ain't supposed. What you telling Will? What you telling me?
I was asking like, yo, that was funny.
You asked me?
I
Was,
asked him
was
that.
it a, was it
I
a
was just trying
manly
to talk
scream
to
like,
him.
ah, daddy, they hit me? Or was it like, ah?
Yeah, it was.
You gotta disown your
Caught the
son
nigga
after
off
that
guard.
one. You gotta disown
I
him
know
after that
Will like, man, this is my son. Will like, hey, I already know, hey, Will, like, this my motherfucking son.
He went down like Ricky when he got shot.
He gonna be mad as hell if he watch this shit.
Yeah, you gonna see that shit. He gonna be like, Dad.
Right.
Who's that fat nigga
Nah,
laughing?
but I checked homie. I'm like, man, that shit ain't funny. I'm like, you gotta have integrity. Like, even if it was like, just imagine me laughing at your son getting hit. No matter how funny the shit is, you umpiring, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't do those shit.
I
like
gotta-
I laugh at people kids
You ever
falling.
been? You be
you
drunk?
shouldn't umpire.
You ever been drunk and high at your son games? I just tell the truth, G. Tell the
No.
truth. You a liar? He
I be
lying.
sober.
Lying like a
Told you
I'm
that
always
nigga
sober,
be,
man.
be like Stan Dad in South Park fighting everybody.
motherfucker. Hey,
Yeah,
I know you be
always
seeing some
sober, man.
fine ass mamas up there too, don't you, boy?
Hell
It be,
man.
it ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
As since Corona, it ain't the same, man.
You know where a lot of bad bitches be at?
Well,
Walmart.
Roller rink.
yeah, Walmart.
Walmart.
Don't know bad bitches be
Walmart.
at Target.
Crazy as hell.
Target.
Both. Target. We call
Women
it
with
Target.
class go to Target, nigga.
Yeah.
Not like Walmart.
You shoot for
Sam is officially part of the show after this.
Sam
Yeah,
is a part of the show.
Sam been part of the show for a long time.
Yeah.
Sam, whenever you got to tell them Saturdays you do your baby mama favorite podcast. Let them know.
All right, yeah.
Let them know. I'm pretty sure that they'll be able to work that out.
Sam, I
Yeah.
got some. If you want to relieve your steam, too, I got some bitches you wanna, fuck them.
Sam is gonna be okay, man.
Yes,
We've all
that's
gone
right.
through breakups. We've
Sam.
talked about it on the show.
He dumped that bitch.
Sam is young. This is gonna be a learning experience for
Hey,
him.
Sam, you're young, dumb, and full of
Remember
cum.
what we taught you, Sam. You know about the YouTube videos, They'll help
Will,
you
how
through.
you deal with breakup?
Huh?
YouTube.
YouTube, nigga.
YouTube.
How to stop being sad.
Yeah, man.
Look, you got to think about it like this. You won. You won.
You did win, though.
You
Yeah,
win.
you won. You dumped her, Sam. Remember,
right.
you left her.
won.
Yeah, I
you
think
won.
I did.
Yeah.
Let
This
me
is,
tell you-
this is the point where you go no contact.
No
Do not
contact.
call her.
No,
See,
I already
you watched
blocked
it too.
her. I blocked her
caught
and
you.
And I
everything.
blocked her.
I called him.
I ain't gonna lie,
How
Sam.
you know about no contact?
You probably gonna miss the
Therapy.
sex though, Sam. I ain't gonna lie
Therapy.
to you.
Yeah, therapy.
Yeah,
Therapy.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh well.
You lying.
No, it's therapy. Don't look. So when I say no contact, I mean don't look
Take
at
my
our Facebook.
philosophy.
No, I blocked
try to explain
everything.
it.
Block all that
everything.
shit.
Don't
Delete
block
the
her.
message thread.
Don't block her because then she won. Let her call you and let her see that the messages are being sent. Leave her ass on red
Mhm.
and let that motherfucker ring.
Hey, Sam.
Don't block her.
Another thing too, you let her follow you on social media. She see you with the new females. Yeah.
Go get you a gym
That's
membership.
she do. Yeah. That she get mad. Like, yeah.
Gym membership. What the
Then,
fuck?
then you gotta come
Oh,
work out.
Yeah, you
Yep.
get your fucking revenge bod going.
Exactly.
Go shopping. Go buy you some new clothes.
And then
Change the whole shit up.
then sneak dissing.
Go
Call
buy
her-
you a chain.
Say I don't got time for these fucking cunts.
And start hanging out with you.
I'm gonna come in here next Saturday
new-
and I'm gonna look like a total
Hey.
fucking idiot. I have all these chains on and like my hair's dyed and shit.
Get a new haircut.
Well,
man.
we didn't say- we
Sam
didn't
gonna
say
come
go
in
that
with
far.
dreadlocks. Sam gonna have dreads,
Yeah.
all type of shit.
I don't
Don't
think
come
this
this motherfucker
situation.
look like Aaron Carter.
Look, I don't think this situation is detrimental. It's only 2 years. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Limerence
Man,
only
this shit
lasts.
happens, man.
I'm gonna
Look,
tell you something about
look,
time.
look,
Hey,
Sam,
but you gotta look at it
it's
like
only
this,
been
though.
2 years, bro. It ain't like this is a
can't
5-year
get time
investment,
That's one
7
thing
years.
about it, though. You still can't get time back. The 2 years, you can't get
You
that
can't-
back.
But
Yeah.
he can use that 2 years. He got knowledge from this 2 years.
Why you
Hell
ain't let
yeah.
me pour your drink, boy?
I don't. You're not my bartender, bro. You do too much.
What I
You
do?
have me at the crib, knock the fuck out when this shit is over. Yeah, I don't got time for that today. I got shit to do.
This what you?
You're a bad
this what you
influence,
been
man.
doing? So you been?
I just really.
so you been doing this? So you
Yeah.
literally been doing this the whole show?
What's y'all purpose in life? Have I asked y'all that?
My purpose in life
Yeah, here
is
you
to
go.
do this. Is to do this podcast because this gonna be content material. When I die, this shit's gonna this recorded.
Hell yeah.
This
So this is
recording is
here,
gonna
we
last forever.
It's gonna last forever.
That's how I feel about music.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm making. That's why I haven't made none lately, because I want my next piece of music to actually like really.
We need to
mean
do a
some shit.
mixtape together.
We do. I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't
Let
mind
me.
it.
Can I get a song? I did a song.
I would love to do a
I
song.
told
with
you we do
bro.
we
I know you can rap, bro.
Yeah.
do brothers.
Like this
Under
nigga Creek
Structure.
could really rap. Niggas sleep on this nigga. He can rap.
Listen,
But,
little razzle.
I think my purpose is just to give as much as I can. Give out
To the
knowledge.
people around you.
Yeah, give
Yeah.
out knowledge, give out game, clothes, food, money, whatever I got. If I could give it to you, because by me being a little Muslim, my first thought is to serve and help. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna serve and help, and that's why that was my
That's the
purpose.
first
I seen
keys
you eating
you
a
gotta
pork chop
learn to
the
be a
other day.
millionaire.
Yeah,
Just to serve and help.
Told you I
If
seen
you
you
can't
eat
serve
pork
and help, you can't be a good boss. But I feel you on that, cause like RP to my brother Darius Hogan's, man. We found out.
yeah, my nigga.
You know what I'm
Rest in
saying?
peace
You
to him.
know him.
Yeah,
'Cause
rest in peace to him.
you I seen you on this page, but like that, it just showed me how I said this before. Alignment is real. The
Yeah.
time you spend with people is real.
Yeah.
The conversations you have with people is real. The when you meet people, the interaction, that all that shit, like that's real. And I like, I just feel like that's all life about.
Say
You know,
that
just
low
being-
when you told me about that
Just being
shit,
the best
fucked
person you
me
could
up,
possibly
bro.
be
Yeah,
to everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's all. Like that's all you could really do.
so I try to make every interaction.
Make every moment count.
Yeah, not even try to make every moment count. Just try to make. If I die today, it's gonna be something that you learn from me.
Yeah,
It's gonna be something that
exactly.
you learn from me. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that Sam learned from me. It's gonna be something that you can reflect back and go, damn, bro taught me this, or made me open my mind up to this. It'll be the same thing for all of that. You see what I'm saying? Every time I seen DJ, it was a hug. That's one of the niggas I hug and kiss on the cheek, and it'd be fine by that. From us playing little league baseball to us going up the wheels and getting drunk together and kicking it. That was my nigga. No matter where I saw him at, we would stop, move, traffic, whatever, just to greet each other. You see what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to that man. Condolences
Hell
and prayers to his family too as well.
Yeah. Like I grew up with homie, man. Like you said, from playing baseball, we played together. And when we played in Dalton,
Yeah.
me, you, Mike Bonds, Mondo, Rudd, the Rudd brothers, a bunch of dudes on that team. I played against him in Cal City though.
Mhm.
He played for the Yankees. I played for the White Sox. His father was the coach. And I remember he struck me out. And this was back then where, you could talk shit. So his father was like, yeah, struck his ass out. So I was pissed. So then I get back up there, I got a double. So his father clapped for me. He's like, you ain't gonna do it again. So then, you know what I'm saying? But from there, my father talked to them. They played with us when we played Babe Ruth and shit. And like, man, it's just tough, man. Like I stayed in Cal City for a hot second. He always come through. He was always on the bike talking shit.
You know
That was
what?
theirs when we was growing up. Always on the bike talking shit. And when I remember one day, like we used to go to Sandwich Castle on half a day.
Sandwich Castle. I used to go
In
there and
Cal
spend
City.
Your house.
Yup.
and shit.
We used to go to Sandwich Castle. And this nigga, we all in there eating pizza puffs and shit. This nigga coming with a square and a coffee. Nigga was ahead of his time. I'm just looking at this nigga like, this nigga really smoking a square
Drinking a coffee.
and drinking a coffee at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, this nigga different. You know what I'm saying? But that was just him. You know what I'm saying?
Always him.
He always told you about yourself if you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucked up. Like, we
Me and
done
him
lost.
used to have arguments about who gonna buy the next drink. He'll buy me a drink. I'm like, no, I'll buy the next
I
round.
just remember us, like, when we used to lose,
Yeah.
and when we was playing Babe Ruth, I used to get mad sometimes. He was like, Will, shut your whole ass up. You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
And just laugh that shit up.
Just
Will,
laugh
shut your
the
bitch
shit
ass
off.
up. You ain't gonna do that shit. You ain't gonna do
I-
shit.
Like, I be getting, every time I saw this stupid motherfucker, he would just be smiling. Like no matter
Yeah.
what was going on, I'd be pissed off. I'm at Nicky's Guy Road, mad than a motherfucker and shit. I see this nigga come outside, I see this nigga, he got the biggest smile on his face. Nigga, what the fuck is you so happy about?
Like, we normally don't do this, but I just felt like it's just a pattern that just keep occurring. I feel like it just had to be. We had to do that one time, man. Like R.I.P. the homie, and our condolence goes out to the whole Hogan's family, man. For real, man.
Yeah, that was.
Did we do the intro this week? Nope.
We do the
You
intro
know what?
now.
We ain't gonna do the intro no more. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't.
You are
goddamn
now
it.
lately tuned in to your baby
you're now
mama
tuned into your
podcast.
baby mama's favorite podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're not gonna tell y'all to like, subscribe, and all that shit because that shit is corny as fuck. We appreciate y'all. We holler at y'all next week.
Fuck it.